I have never had more fun playing a Dragon Ball Z game until I got a hold of this one. This is by far one of the best Dragon Ball Z games I have ever played. The graphics look beautiful, the controls, the gameplay work perfectly, the music is badass, the sound effects are identical to the anime, the level designs look amazing, everything about the game does not disappoint. This is actually the only game that has New Planet Vegeta as a stage to fight at. You get all your favorite characters to choose from, and there are even support characters that help you out when you need a backup, like extra energy, a distraction to your opponents, or help you injure your opponents. Shenlong is also a support character, and he can bring a fallen partner to life. The gameplay is unique as hell. The fighting in the air works perfectly, each character has their own special moves and ultimate specials. You can choose up to 3 characters in a match or 2 playable characters and a support character. The gameplay doesn't feel like you need to memorize how to perform certain moves. They're all easily maneuvered and the game never feels repetitive because of how much you can do. One of the best things you can do in the game is the team specials. This is where, depending on which characters you chose, you'll be allowed to perform a special move that has either 2 or all 3 of your characters work together to perform a kick-ass special move. These feel like hidden moves and you'll have a lot of fun discovering new ones and you'll really enjoy seeing what your characters do. Now the storyline is more than just playing through the usual story. Here you get to choose a character and play only as that character throughout his or her storyline. That's not all. Depending on what happens in the fight, you can actually change the events of the storyline. This is amazing because it allows you to play through a what-if scenario or a movie scenario. Most of the what-if scenarios are really good. Some of them even lead to the events of Trunks' future. Now let's say you finish playing through every character's story mode, even the hidden levels. Now you can try out an additional mode called Z Battle Mode. Here you get to choose your own team and battle against other teams in a tournament-like challenge. Once you complete it for the first time, a secret awaits. Now you got an additional feature, the maximum mode. Here is where you put your skills to the test and go up against tougher CPU opponents. The opponents get harder and harder the more you progress, and let's just say that once you get to the final 6, you'll want to get some tactics going if you think you're up for the challenges that await. So let's talk about the final mode, the versus battle. This is where you and a friend get to fight against each other and see who's better. Now, I've spoken about all the good things this game has to offer, and I hate to say this, but there is a flaw. The only flaw I could find in this game, which really won't affect you when you're playing the game on your own, and this problem is the 2-player connection. I have no idea how to fix this, but sometimes I'm having a 2-player match with a friend and the connection will just cut off in the middle of the match. Sometimes even before it begins. It pisses me off to have a killer match going on and all of a sudden the connection straight up cuts off, even if I have a full signal. I mean, how could I not? I'm standing right in front of my friend. I found the problem to occur mostly when we chose the same characters, and then I found the problem when I chose a certain level, but now I can't even have a full fight. I don't know how to solve this issue, but it truly disappoints, and it could be because of how much Wi-Fi is around my area or because the game is aging. But I hope it can easily be solved. If anyone has figured out how to fix it, please let me know. I will be extremely thankful. One more issue that comes to mind, which is also something that won't affect you, is that you can't delete the saved data. To me, this is a bit of an issue because I wanted my brother to play the game and unlock everything on his own, but the game I bought was already completed and there was no way to properly start over the entire game unless you want to take the risk and crash the game. Other than these 2 small issues, I love the game and I strongly recommend all of you to buy it, especially brand new to unlock everything on your own.